guys, today we're gonna show you how easy it is to make factor meals. Pop it open, poke some holes, 2 minutes in the microwave, she's done. Ooh, this is what I need, some energy to get back to work. Let's get these heated up for the rest of the guys.
It's the best time of the year around here at the shop, fall. We're all excited to be out in the leaves and foliage for boost season and need a good meal to set us up for a great day. We rely on Factor to keep us healthy and our appetites appeased. Whether you're watching your calories, trying to increase your protein, or eat delicious gourmet plus meals, Factor has you covered. We're working hard, so we're going to treat our bodies right with Factor. But Factor isn't just about lunch and dinner meals. They have breakfast options too, along with smoothies and midnight snacks. Over 60 plus options and add-ons for your order to keep you focused and fed. Head to factor75.com or click the link below and use the code JimmyO50 to get 50% off your first Factor box and 20% off your next month of orders. That's code JimmyO50 at factor75.com to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month of orders. Now let's get to the video.
What is up, everyone? Back in the States. As you guys know, I was just in Europe for 2 weeks.
Felt like you were gone forever.
Felt like I was gone forever. I'm happy to be home. It was an amazing trip, but we got some things to do. We got some more car things to enjoy before it gets too cold outside, because I came back, there's leaves all over the ground. I left all the leaves were in the trees. I come back home, they're all on the ground.
Came back for the perfect time of year.
It is like boost driving. We love this weather. So, where do we begin? When I was going, Spoon dug out the S15.
Car's so cool.
I forget how cool this car is.
Yeah, go look at it. Like, go take a good look at the car.
This car is kind of ridiculous.
Just give it a quick appreciation moment. This car...
I forgot I got the confetti. It's got everything.
Yeah.
Fuck, I forgot what this car is. We always say this is like a magazine car, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's not look at it right now, because we got something else to do, all right? We got other plans. So, as you guys remember, right before I left, well, I went down to Virginia, rebuilt my 13B with Vargas. If you guys know, we put together the FC, made a bunch of power. We didn't really drive it because I broke it. The rear housing broke. So we upgraded it, studded it, did all this, and now my engine is capable of all of the power. We can make up to like 700 something on this long block, according to Vargas, which is pretty crazy. Do you call this a long block? No, it's just a keg.
This is the keg.
This is the keg.
Yeah.
700 something on this keg, but we have a stock trans, so we're gonna figure out what our next fuse is what I call it. We can't put it back in making the same. We gotta make at least a little bit more power. We gotta get this thing back in there. We got a lot of parts to go back on to make a rotary do what rotaries do efficiently. It takes a lot of stuff, so we got some work ahead of us, but I think we're all dying to hear this thing back in the car with a fixed engine, so nothing to it but to do it. For once, we don't have the engine swap son, so theoretically it should go pretty quick.
Theoretically.
But this is cars we're talking.
That 2-hour job turned into 2 days.
That 2-hour job might just turn into 2 days.
That's why it's theoretically.
So we got this thing apart pretty quick, but I think we all know it takes a little bit more time to put them back together. We're hoping for an easy day back. Easy day back with big victories, all right? I feel like Loctiting flywheel bolts is extra important to me because the RPM is so high. Have you ever seen a video of a rotary with the flywheel coming off?
I was at IFO, Lebanon Valley, when a flywheel flew off a rotary and took somebody's arm off.
See? It's pretty violent, all right? You think you didn't use enough Loctite on your flywheel? Just it'll be all right. Come on. We've done a lot of clutches. I hope I have the right one. I have everyone but this one right now. Ah, I saved it. Look at that. Convincing. It's always like, we're not gonna need this for a while. As soon as you say that, it's like, bring it back out. Big moment. Getting right to it. You would think this is a big moment. No, once we get, this is the easy part. Then we have a million things to hook up.
Let's go, let's go.
If there's any scratches on that tower, I'm blaming you. If there's any scratches on that tower, well, it's probably not gonna happen. So, Jordy, it's all on you, buddy. I never pull engines with the trans still in the car. Like I always just pull the trans with it, so we'll see. Hopefully this trans slips right in, because you know it can be a nightmare. No. I had to modify the crane.
Yeah, if you remember, it was like right next to
The
the car.
bumper stuck out. I'm not taking that bumper off.
And bumper is a nightmare to take.
It's in there. It ain't going nowhere. Famous last words. Boom! Shut up. Shut up. Okay, we're in safer territory. It's all on you, Jordy.
Don't stop putting the bad juju on me.
Slow. Go down. Keep going, keep going. Alright. Down a little bit.
This is gonna be interesting, isn't it? They gotta go lower.
Yeah.
You can tell. There we go. There we go.
Go down a little
Atta
bit.
boy. Right there. Come on, get it in there. Get it in there. And spin the wheels, so hopefully it wiggles the input shaft so it can get into the clutch. It's some Subaru ass shit right now.
Alright, it's in. We just gotta push
it in.
more.
Hell yeah.
I felt the spline slipping. We just gotta get it in.
This looks so funny from my end.
There we go.
It's in?
Yeah.
Ooh. Hell yeah, brother. What's the scratch? What's the scratch right here?
0.
Since she's bolted. Oh, we
Not
love
too
that. We love that. Brand new back housing, so all those threads should be mint.
Yeah. All the way in by hand. That finger work. Get that finger work, Austin. When she asked, how'd you learn that?
What did he just say? Mountain, go down slowly, Jordy. There is so much room in these engine mounts. You can move this engine like back and forth like an inch. That's all just engine mount play. We put a 700 horsepower capable at 13B in my FC RX7.
Huge transformation.
This means next will be 1,000 horsepower FD.
We need a 1,000 horsepower 20B next. That's what we need. Just keep bolting things on.
Remembering how this went.
Taking photos or just taking like a slow video of your whole engine bay before taking things apart is always such a good idea, especially if you have a bunch of cars.
Or it's been almost a month since we took it apart.
Oh, exactly. Got it.
See the face he made? Teenager in high school behind the bleachers.
With jeans on? You ever do that with jeans on? That's hard. We've all been there. Once the intake's on, it kind of hides all the chaos of the 13B here. So this is actually coming together pretty quick. All the little stuff that I thought would be a pain in our ass is actually going pretty smooth. So now it's all the big stuff that looks cool. So
I said it. Once the swap is done, it's easy to take apart and put back together.
I think we've all learned that with cars, you can never assume. Theoretically. Expect the worst, hope for the best. All right, let's bolt this beautiful radiator in. That's all hidden. We'll be on scratch patrol. Here. It's tight. The V-mount radiator and V-mount intercooler and V-mount oil cooler, it looks so freaking cool. We have our oil cooler shoved up right here. Radiator right there. Fills it up so nicely because these things, smallest engine, but the longest engine bay, which works really well in our favor. And then to tie it all together, intercooler. I love that the intercooler just fills up the rest of the bay. It looks so sick. Like, come on, dude. What an iconic look. A big V-mount with the 13B, hides all the junk in the bay. Dude, it's just crazy. Like, these things swallow up JZs. It's wild. It's such a small car.
You still want a red one? JZ swap it? Just saying.
I'm not opposed to it. I will take any car with a JZ in it. I don't care at this point. Give me a Lincoln town car. Put a 2J in it. I'm with
2J in the Defender.
Yeah, that would be sick. That would be, fuck, that'd be really cool. But no. That thing's gonna stay.
What?
TD5. I hope.
Defender?
Yeah.
Duramax swap it?
That. That thing would pull a house down with a Duramax in it. We would Americanize that thing quick. That's just a snug fit. We're getting there, buddy. We're getting there. What do you think bad is gonna happen? Something it's going.
Yeah, something bad has to happen.
I think being a car guy is just like being like permanently
Constantly anxious.
anxious and just traumatized. If you don't have trauma, you haven't built enough cars. Like,
We're talking about daddy issues.
what?
What?
I heard trauma. First thing that came to mind.
Oaks Garage, we all got daddy issues, except RJ. RJ's the only one here that has a good relationship with his father. What does that say?
That could explain a lot too.
I don't care. I'm not using a funnel on this one. I'll fill the whole keg up with oil. We bake. Oh, mother! But I still get it everywhere. Wow. God, the thing needs a burp. There's no winning with the rotaries. You just gotta accept that your keg's gonna be forever filthy. I don't care. Moment of truth.
Ready?
This should just start up and be grand. Everything. Just keep an eye out for those oil leaks, because I don't know if, I'm assuming Vargas tightened my oil filter housing. It's a really bad assumption to make.
It's a really bad assumption to make.
I called him, he said it was tight. We're gonna find out. Ready, Spoon?
The fuel lines?
Fuel lines?
Are they tight?
I mean, I tighten the ones I put on.
I'll tighten the one I put on.
Any fuel leaks?
Yup. Injector.
Bullshit, I didn't touch those.
Do it again. Oh yeah.
Fucking pissing.
That is the most shit thing that happened right now. There's such a pain to get to. No way that's leaking.
Oh, it's so bad too.
That's not a little leak.
Oh. We didn't even touch those.
That's the worst thing to leak. Is it leaking from the top or the bottom? Top. Oh my god, so bad! What, the O-ring just disappear?
I know.
That's so shit. I said it, everything went too smooth.
Everything went too smooth.
We were waiting for it. It's the one thing we didn't touch.
The one thing we didn't touch.
The O-ring had to just completely like slip off, like for it to be that bad. Must just be old. Oh, there's a puddle of fuel in the intake. Oh my god.
Standing up, can you grab it with your fingers?
Got it. Nah, kick it over to me more. Come on, just like flick it over.
That's right.
Come on. This intake looks sick, but it sucks.
Oh, you got it?
Oh, I got it.
Got it, see? Those fingers. Those fingers.
Cycle the key. Mother. Now the back one's leaking. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was. All right, all the injector seals are changed. And we're good. All right, first try.
Theoretically, should start right up.
Yeah. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Okay. She was just nervous. See, first try. V-bit on the waist gets a little crooked. It's a little tight down there. All right, we'll fix that. She'll be sound. Start it up.
It started up right away.
There we go. The V-band clamp was broken. We got a new one on there. We're good to go.
No exhaust leaks now?
I can kind of almost hear one, but I think once it warms up, it'll go away.
Remember how hard it was to start the first time with brand new seals?
Oh yeah, because like when you first build the rotaries, they have like very, very little compression. So they're so hard to start at first, especially if you have like an older starter that doesn't spin it super fast. But It sounds great, dude. I'm so happy.
I can't believe we got it put back together and started in the same day.
Yeah, we thought this would bust our balls quite a bit, but it came together super quick. So like, it's intimidating because there's so many things, but it's like all on top of itself. So it makes the engine feel so much more complicated than it actually is, you know?
Sick.
For the premix.
Dunkin' iced coffee? Yeah.
No, I don't have anything that measures ounces, so I just did it by water weight. Or mint.
Garage, sponsored by Dunkin' Donuts.
Everything runs on Dunkin'. Vargas would be proud.
There you go. PG-13 to me.
You're talking about finger earlier. I don't want to hear it. Drink up, baby girl.
Oh, good yellow car.
Trying to get it out. Go, drive it.
Looks so cool.
This car is incredible. Like, it drives so nice. It has a CD transmission, it doesn't make a single noise. Internal slave, so it feels like an OEM clutch. Like, such a pleasant car.
Yellow FD's like top, and then this one's just like
Right there.
oh.
Not bad for a day's work.
Not bad. Oh, it's still 430. Still the best sounding car in the shop.
You think so?
Yeah.
It has like such an awesome power band. Like we have such a cheap turbo on this thing, and it hits so good. Like it just pulls the whole way through. Oh, so nice knowing I'm ripping on it and can handle it. Like
No stress about it.
no stress about it. Before I was a little like, I knew we were on the edge even without it, like not thinking it's broken, but now it's like, we're good. Like it's gonna handle it. It's fine. It doesn't make a lot of torque, so I'm not too worried about the transmission. Like, it's just good. It's so good. I'm so happy. This car's weight, and I have a digital dash for this thing. Like we got parts for it. Like it's just such a good car. It's so freaking cool, dude.
Best sounding car.
Before I just kind of looked at it a little weird because I knew it was broken, but now it's like, this thing just feels stout, you know? Oh, it's so freaking cool, dude. FC is coming together. We got an engine that works. Everything around it works. It looks good, drives good, everything's good. But there's one thing we're missing to make it feel complete, and that is a working dash. So OEM dash, none of it's working. Gas gauge works. Nothing else works. When I made the harness, I didn't really wire anything into the OEM dash. I knew we were gonna utilize it because I felt like this car deserves something a little bit spicier. We got a big old juicy Haltech RX7 dash. I love these dashes. I think they also suit the 80s style cars really well because they look very like video game-esque, don't they? It suits the vibe.
We got one in the 8.6.
And the 8.6, it suits the 8.6 extremely well. I'm a fan of these dashes.
Kind of looks like a PSP.
It does look like a PSP. I think the PSP was like my first access to like handheld internet.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
It was underrated, for sure.
It was just way ahead of its time.
Yeah.
And your mom couldn't check your search history on your PSP?
What were you doing on your PSP?
What were you doing on your PSP? Playing great games. We're gonna take this OEM dash and make this fit with there. They sell really nice, like molded cluster holders for the RX7. We've all seen them, but they're like $300. They look sick, but that's a lot of money. We're gonna make our own.
They're actually extremely affordable. Hop below, shop Jimmy. We do offer Haltech.
All right, let's get to work. Come on. That was a V8. You know, that was a V8. While Spoon is reinforcing the base real quick, we could actually set this thing entirely up so once we bolt it in, it's good to go. So what's great about digital dashes is it displays all of the information that your ECU is already getting, right? You don't have to add all these extra sensors that you already have going to your computer anyways and really clutter up your car. This will tell us everything. Everything the computer sees, from anything from your typical sensors like IAT, map sensor, AFR, to our injector duty percentage or our target boost or whatever the computer sees, this can see, which is amazing on top of all the street functions we do. So, I mean, like, how much does 3 gauges go? 3 gauges can add up to like $900. Just get yourself a damn cluster. Even if you already have a working, you could put these like, you can like remote mount these. What's cool about this is since it's CAN communicated, it's 4 wires. We have a power, a ground, and then a CAN high and a CAN low. This has to connect to your ECU by 2 wires, and it gets all of the information you need.
Easy as that.
Easy as that. So standard digital dash stuff, it comes with a plug. And these are all inputs we want if we are gonna tie in our chassis functions, like our blinkers, our headlights, all that stuff to kind of display on the dash to make it like a street dash. Makes sense? For now, I just want all the ECU information so I can make sure everything's running healthy. And so life is easy, right? We plug this right here. We already have this adapter right here that has our 4 wires we were just talking about. And since I was being proactive, we take our little extension harness, comes with the dash right here, and guess what? Your boy already wired this into the engine harness right here. Ka-chow. Boom. Look at that.
That's sick.
That's sick, right? So this is our standard setup right here. We could change all of these gauges to whatever we want to read, and we could change all the colors. So I think we should set this up and get this thing matching the aura of the FC. This is a Haltech dash, but we have a Link ECU. Doesn't matter. They can all communicate with each other. So the first thing we're gonna do is make sure the CAN language is the same between the Haltech and the Link so they can talk to each other. They're friends, you know? They're friends.
Acquaintances.
They're acquaintances. So on the Link software, I defined the CAN ID of the dash, so now it should display our information from the ECU. See them all? So those are the real-time numbers. Watch, do the throttle position, you'll see it change. Right there. So now they're chatting, you know, they're homies. They got it all linked up. Now it's time to actually, well, set this up. So we can change everything from the units to the colors, the position to everything. So
make it look pretty.
Make it look pretty. This ain't easy. It gets tacky quick. I'm gonna show you this for change. This ain't it. This ain't working.
That's not bad.
It's not bad.
I don't know how I feel about the red numbers.
The red numbers, come on.
No. No.
I've always hated like lime greens until I got my S14 in Japan, and now I like them. I'm leaving it these colors for now. It's a good foundation. Fits the vibe of the car. I like the layout too, so I'm gonna leave it. All right, see? Fits the vibe. what's really nice is the dash comes with a template, which makes things a lot easier. So it comes with this, sorry, this comes with this piece right here, which shows you where to drill the holes for the mounting bits and where to cut out the areas so you can allow the connection to fit through the mount. So that makes life a hell of a lot easier. So we got our bezel, we got our replacement plate, now we're gonna glue this thing in. And so this is a crowd favorite right here. Come on, move this thing.
Quick Set 50.
Quick Set 50. This stuff is a 2-part epoxy that cures.
Cures in 50 seconds.
You better be ready. This stuff, it cures fast, but you're ready to go, which is sick. You could put it on and get right to work.
Cheat code, broken tabs, broken, like everybody shot.
Let's see, what is it?
Has this.
Exactly. You pull off a body panel, you break the tabs off it, grab the Quick Set 50, glue them back
Working
on.
time 45 seconds, set time 50 seconds, full cure 15 minutes.
Cheat code.
Of course, the OEM cluster plate to have our mounting points and to actually fill out the whole shape and give us a nice angle. I've seen guys kind of plate this and put it on there, but it kind of sticks the dash out pretty far and puts out a weird angle. So if you could utilize the factory piece right here, it actually makes it fit really, really.
Yeah, recesses it in. Really nice. OEM plus.
You boys ready? Straight to work. No hezzy. God, this thing's structural.
Yep. Be generous.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Nice. I appreciate the count.
13, 14, 15, 16. I'm counting fast to stress them out. All right, this thing is.
Send it!
All right, that ain't going nowhere. That thing is permanently bonded together. Bring it to the paint booth. Just mount it in there. OEM fresh. Dash is in there, squared away. And now for the magic. Yeah, that's awesome. Now the car is starting to feel real complete. It's crazy how getting a digital dash in here just makes it feel so much more like built. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, the thing is pretty freaking built, but like, oh, matching colors, matches the aura of the car. That's good. That's so cool, dude. Spend the money, get a digital dash, hop below shop. Like, come on, dude, it completes it. Sit there and rev it for like 4 hours. It's so good. Huge wins in such little time. I couldn't be happier. I think we were all expecting it to be such a pain to put back together, and it went together so fast. I'm like, oh. To the hood on. Let's do a board alignment, and I think next video we should probably go drive this thing. It's fall weather.
Perfect season.
Perfect season for it. Finally get some enjoying in before it gets too cold, but huge win. But I'm so excited, but happy to be back home, especially coming home to a big win like this. We got a lot of work ahead of us. Can't wait to get to it. But for now, you guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. We'll see you guys very shortly.